I know that we have a young audience here at TYT Sports, and I don't throw this word around often, but for the NBA audience that we do have, which is a large amount of you, it is an absolute pleasure to have a Hall of Famer and the legendary Jack McCallum on the program today. Hello, Jack. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. Nice to be called legendary.
Well, you certainly deserve it. Your recent book, The Golden Days, Steph's Warriors, the 72 Lakers, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor. Was there something, because you have had such an incredible and, as I said, legendary career in not only just writing, not just basketball, but all of sports, especially with your journalism and your storytelling. Is there something that stood out to you that maybe you didn't know upon your research, upon your interviews that you learned in making this book, The Golden Days?
Well, I guess probably the most surprising thing was, normally, particularly when you get to my age, but even years ago, when you're in this business, you usually end up talking to people who are younger than you. I mean, in many ways, they seem older because they're more famous, obviously. But even when I started at SI at age 30 or 31, I was talking to, Larry Bird was younger than me. Magic Johnson was younger than me. Michael Jordan was a lot younger than me. In dealing with Jerry West, who I knew back in the 80s, it was somebody who was older than me. And it's very interesting how much energy he still had, because all around him were people from his generation talking about, well, if I was playing, would stop Steph Curry, or we wouldn't let them fast break like that, or Kevin Durant wouldn't get away with that stuff. Jerry's completely different. Jerry somehow comes across as an old school guy, yet somehow who remains plugged into the game, refusing to yield to that temptation of things were better in my day. We did it better. Here's how I did it. So Jerry's ability to connect with this younger generation, stay involved, was not only very interesting to me, but I'm not a young man anymore, and it was kind of a lesson. I really was, to use a word I don't use very much, inspired by it.